Coach, how disappointing is this series loss, our back-to-back series loss?
It's disappointing to lose any series. I think where we are trying to build something. We're trying to change up a few things. There's a lot of young players in the team, so the disappointment is there, but not as much as if we had settled on a team and we were, So it's disappointing, but not as bad as as it maybe would be when we settle properly.
How much Bangladesh missed the players like Mustafiz Rahman and Nahid Rana in this series?
I think any team would miss Mustafiz. His skills on these wickets especially, you would miss him. Nahid Rana is a little bit younger, just coming into T20, so he's not as experienced, but definitely the fizz, somebody like Taskin, you definitely miss them. And then for one of the main bowlers to pull up first over the second game, it's been difficult in that way.
Coach, World Cup is coming and you have the next series in Sri Lanka few days later. So what's the area you want to improve immediately from the boys?
Well, yeah, you want to improve immediately, definitely. We have a little while before the white ball series. We still have 2 test matches to deal with. And while that's going on, there'll be work being done. So there has to be improvement. We saw today the batting coming alive in the way we want it to be. So things are coming together.
You got off to a really good start with the openers. Once the first wicket fell, was there a thought to maybe sending Jackarelli in because he's had a good series with the bat to perhaps continue that momentum?
Yeah, well, I don't think the momentum dropped with the skipper and Ridoy. I think later on, after the skipper out, we dropped a little bit. We could have gotten another 20 runs at least, but I don't think it dropped immediately after. So I think the captain and Ridoy did their job.
Coach, how you will rate the bowler performance, especially Rishad Hossain?
Say again, sorry.
How do you rate the bowling department performance throughout this T20 series and especially the Rishad Hossain bowling?
We all know that Rishad did not have his best series. I think he himself would know that, we know that, and we expect a lot more from him. But bowlers are allowed to have bad series, especially leg spinners, back of the arm spinners. And he had a bad series, so we look at it as that. We go back home and he goes back and he continues to work and gets ready for Sri Lanka.
Hello coach, it's Shakil Khatak here. No doubt the series result was some pretty disappointment for you. But from the learning perspective, what are the positives which you are taking with yourself?
I think the biggest positive, we're trying to get that opening pair working together. And today we saw how destructive they can be when they work together. I think we're trying to make sure that our seamers are doing what they need to do on wickets like this, because we don't really get that much wickets like these in Bangladesh. So when we come out and we play on a wicket like this, things have to be different. So that's the main things we're trying to make sure happens throughout the series.
Coach, Pakistan has fielded quite younger side, lots of players picked from PSL. How do you rate young Pakistani batters and bowlers? Do you think they are able to perform in international tournaments as well?
They've been exceptional, and since last year when I was here at Karachi King, you can see a lot of the young players coming through and doing well. They know how to bowl on these wickets forever. Since I was playing, Pakistanis know how to bowl on flat wickets. And they showed it in the series. The good thing for them, they just came straight out of PSL. So everybody has a lot of cricket under them. The guys in form, I mean, Ayub only got some form today, but he's played PSL, they just finished. So it's good for Pakistan cricket.
Last 2 questions. Passion.
Passion. Just want to know today's game. You have scored 196, and your spinners, apart from Ishad, they were bowling good. We have seen Patwari as well, and the other spinners as well. What went wrong today?
we didn't bowl as well as we should have done. I think we, and look, I don't want to say that too much like that. We didn't bowl well, but Mohammad Harris batted exceptionally well. He came, Sai came into form this time, so he batted well too. We didn't bowl as well as we can bowl, but they took advantage of it, and that's how cricket is.
Last question.
Coach, middle order batter is a concern because Tawhid Rida from Sharjah to Lahore, he is not in the good touch. Shamim Hossain Patwari didn't meet his the expectations. So and there is no backup in the squad like middle order batters. So do you think that this is a concern?
There is a backup in the squad. But again, they performed in the last two series. When we go back 2 series, they performed. So this is one series. We need to make sure we take it as one series. We go back and try to get them back in form. We just said that Saya, you hadn't been in form for a while, but now he's back. So players go through that. So our couple of middle order batters gone through that in this series here. So we have to go back and work with them.